Bitcoin's going down. You want to know the last information about the crypto world? Smash the like button. It's time for Crypto News, Crypto to the Mask with Rodrigo Arnido. I am sad, of course, because Bitcoin is going down, and I was considering, should I do the Crypto News today again, or should I just stay on Ghibli and be happy creating all these memes? I started with my sister Tanya, having fun here in the marathon in Madrid. And as you know, well, reality is the same for everybody, but some will be optimistic and some will be not happy. So some of you can say, like, it's all Ghibli, I'm tired of that. And other ones is like, everything is Ghibli. Are you tired of it or are you just loving it? Type a comment below. Thank you very much for your opinion. And then I decided that, okay, I can do both things. I can tell you the crypto news, but just with Ghibli. So we have here Bitcoin going down with Ghibli, which seems to be not as bad as it's a cartoon. Also, Ethereum is going down, but we are having fun because this is a comic. And we have a lot of memes. This one in the swimming pool, this guy buying Bitcoin happy, this stupid sandwich. Also, this one, it's all Ghibli. It always has been, of course, from space. We have Ghibli for fights in box and also for the movies. Here, Lord of the Rings in different ones, but not just like an image, but also the whole trailer now created, well, with this Ghibli style. Now we can create whole movies. And as I told you yesterday, well, life just changed forever. Now you can create your own movie, your own advertisement. You can create whatever you want. Of course, you can create programs like this one with the best bets out there. And maybe this is the beginning of the end. Maybe the planet just got destroyed for a beautiful moment in time. We turn everything into a Ghibli studio movie. We have Michael Saylor here and there on crypto Twitter all the time with Ghibli style. We have Donald Trump fighting for our crypto. We have so many of the most popular people around the market and the most important memes, like this one with Leonardo DiCaprio. Also, this one that is always following what he doesn't have. Another one for Leonardo. And we have two from Bukele buying more and more Bitcoin. Now I'm telling you the same, but Ghibli style. El Salvador is buying more Bitcoin. Also, we have one with Satoshi looking back to a Dogecoin. We have pretended Satoshis out there, Roger Ver, and we have Christine Lagarde discovering that with Bitcoin, we don't need her whatsoever. That she's a Muppet from the system. We have people from North Korea maybe hacking us right now. And we have Vitalik Buterin back to McDonald's because, well, everything is being so terrible. I promise that I will, well, stop creating all these pictures, but let me have it today. Go back to the charts. Why? To see that we are going down. We broke this line and we are heading to positions that are lower even. We have this many liquidations in the past minutes. That's a lot of money, a lot of people losing money, not just in Bitcoin, also in Ethereum, as you can see here. And yeah, well, people speculating why, as always. Some believe some laundering out there of Ethereum, as we saw some activity converting Ethereum into DAI. So maybe some of that Bybit hack still's there and it's affecting us. The bubbles are mostly all in the red. We have Crow going up, is one of the winners of the day. And why is that? Because the SEC has formally announced the dismiss of civil enforcement action against Kraken, Consensus, Cumberland, and also Crypto.com. But you have here a multiple. Yesterday, we saw that the price was going up because the SEC said the same about the multiple, and now we're going down close to 10%. So yeah, maybe this is going to be good for Kraken and Crypto.com for one day, and then it will happen the same as in multiple. This is a new narrative. Also, we don't understand how we are going south when we just had 10 days, 10 straight days of net inflows in the ETFs of Bitcoin in United States. But well, we have so many variables out there, like for example, President Trump announcing 25% tariffs on all cars not made in the United States. And of course, we had this guy talking good about tariffs, Jim Cramer. This is not good. He's the counter indicator. So maybe he jinxed it, and that's why we're going down. Or maybe it's because we have 16.5 billion in Bitcoin options that expire today. And that means volatility, of course. But the main reason, in my opinion, has to do with GameStop. GameStop is announcing pricing of their 1.3 billion private offering of 0% convertible senior notes due 2030. They want to buy Bitcoin. They want a Bitcoin for good. And maybe that's why the stock market for GameStop went south 20%, as they are recreating the squeezes we had in the past. And this chart is very important in my opinion. This is strategy. You know, it's the same strategy that right now is going to have GameStop. And well, you know, here MSTR announced the Bitcoin strategy, but when they announced the convertible notes for Bitcoin, it dipped. It dipped like around 7 to 10 days, and then we started going up like crazy. I'm not saying this might happen, but it might. And Hack Ahmad 2 is explaining us what is this strategy, where the same people, they are lending the money, they are getting borrowed stocks from GameStop, and they are selling them, they are shorting the market, so that that is a good deal for them. If price of Bitcoin starts going up, we might have a squeeze. I try to understand this with Grok. I'm going to leave you the link in the description below so you understand also this strategy that I don't really get. Maybe you can explain it to me in the comments below. Thank you very much. But I understand that they are coming. They want to buy Bitcoin. And Nintendo, for example, could do the same. They have $14.88 in cash, $1 million in cash in hand. So if they do the same as GameStop, again, this can be huge. Here, we're going to have a new Bitcoin hotel in Japan. Metaplanet is creating it. And I just wrote that all these companies are buying Bitcoin or raising money to buying it. The huge ones, we know there are more out there. Not just those ones. French company, the Blockchain Group, purchased 580 Bitcoin for $47.3 million. And from Brazil, the Brazilian Vice President Advisor is calling on nations to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve. More and more countries coming into this Bitcoin strategic reserve. This is huge for our interests. Also, in South Korea, officials are disclosing $9.8 million in crypto holdings. Politicians all over the world, they hold Bitcoin. Maybe the market is crashing because some people are circulating the fake news that Binance is planning on listing Ethereum from its CEX. This is not true. This is fake news. Or maybe it's the jinx of Justin Sun. He is in the cover of Forbes, and we have here and there the theory that when a crypto guy is in this magazine in the cover, the market goes down. This happened with FTX and so many others in the past. So, well, maybe that's the jinx of the day. Or maybe we're just scared because the US government moved 100 Bitcoin worth 8.4 million. Is this heading to the strategic reserve, or they are selling it? I'm more scared about the UE. The European Union's insurance authority proposed 100% capital backing requirement for issuers holding crypto assets, citing inherent risks and high volatility of the crypto assets. Run from Europe as you can if you can. And consider that it's not going down. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, also the price of huge watches like this one are going down. Like, for example, Rolex. Rolex is going down in these 3 years from 30,000 to 17, so it's close to half. Terrible also for this investment. Bitcoin seems to be heading the $84,000 where we have the gap of the CME. And remember that in the 1 hour chart, we still have one more in 82. So maybe we have to go all the way there this weekend. Remember, the most important chat today for me is the one comparing what's going on right now with GameStop with what happened with strategy when they announce these convertible bonds. So we'll see about that, but remember that in the long run, we told you in previous videos, watch them all, that we have the buy signal with the hash ribbons. I still believe we're gonna do something similar to this. It doesn't have to be the same, of course, but something quite similar could be still in the cards. We have to watch the stock market today and the price, not just of dollar, which keeps on track. Remember, if this is the case, we have reasons to be optimistic, but also the price of gold breaking new highs again. So good for gold. People scared about this. Is gold gonna be huge again in the future? If that's the case, I believe this is good for us because Bitcoin is just gold 2.0. And you have some homework for the weekend. You have this 30 minutes interview to Doge people, and I loved it. Here, Elon Musk and his friends will explain you that they like efficiency, that they are cutting waste in United States. And I wish that in the country I was born in Spain, people would be encouraged with this, not scared, but encouraged with people that want to do real things, people that believe that change is possible, that we can gather together and get rid of people taking advantage of the system and work for us, for the people that want things to be better and not destroy everything. Today is Ross Ulbrich's birthday. He's celebrating his 41st birthday in freedom after 10 years. Maybe Ulbrich is celebrating this by selling some of his crypto, and that's why the market's going down. I don't think so. Any case, today is Ross Ulbrich's birthday, and tomorrow is my mom's birthday. So happy birthday, mommy! I love you so much. We're going to celebrate it with an eclipse that I can see from Abu Dhabi, and also it's a very, very important day because you change the timing in Spain. So now we have 3 hours of difference, and we're going to have after tomorrow just the 2. So I'm closer to you. I'm visiting in May, so just we will celebrate it then, of course. And with that, we say goodbye to today's show with this kid so mad because of the market conditions. Again, I'm going home. I wanna know nothing. And what about this cat? He's not doing well. Well, I have some positions in the market, and you can see he's not doing very well. Let's rest for a little bit and go back to Ghibli to say goodbye with this poster of Rodrigo Arnedo, Inteligencia Artificial, our other channel, and of course this one about Rodrigo Arnedo, Noticias Bitcoin, Crypto News, fun on the ride. Health, money, love, party, peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!